we bring you our third and final episode of Universal Orlando, Marry, Kill. You are listening to episode 430 of the Unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Hello everyone, welcome to a special show with some special people. Hope you're all doing well. Looking forward to this. I certainly am.
Not.
As usual, I have people with me to help. Please hear.
Hello everyone. For everyone that's made it this far, half of our listeners have probably turned off at this point and go, oh, not another one of these.
Yeah.
If you're still here, you're in for a ride.
Yeah. Okay. We also have Chris. Hello, Chris.
Hey, what's up?
What up?
And returning is Sam to finish this off. Hey, Sam.
Hi, Tracy. Hi, everyone.
We did promise him that he had to come back in. We dragged him in kicking and screaming. It's like, I don't want to, but it's like, tough you're here.
Don't make me do it again.
Oh, the last one.
Did you want to come back? It's like, you're going to come back.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So, you know the drill. Third time's a charm. And on this episode, the word will be played by the term hard rock. So it's hard rock, marry, kill.
I only changed it just so I don't have to bleep every time someone says that other word.
So, shall we just jump straight in?
Yes, please.
Okie dokie. So the first one we have has been suggested by Adam Pagan. So we have Universal Studios Florida. Now this is studios only, no Volcano Bay or Islands of Adventure. Universal Studios Los Angeles. Universal Studios Japan. Hard rock, marry, kill. Lee looks pained, so he can go first.
No, I think this is pretty easy, actually.
Okay.
Obviously, Orlando is my spiritual home.
Uh-huh.
So I am going to marry Universal Studios Florida.
Uh-huh.
Hollywood, I would like to go, but it doesn't look particularly exciting. Most of the rides there are pretty much the same as what is in Orlando. Japan, purely for the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, looks awesome with the Black Lake in front of it.
Uh-huh.
And I'd love to go over for their Horror Nights. It looks amazing. So I am going to marry Universal Studios Florida. I am going to hard rock Universal Studios Japan. And I'm going to kill Universal Studios Hollywood. Sorry, Gabe, if you're listening.
Okay.
And Nikki, if you're listening.
Sam.
I completely agree with Lee.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Studios is the obvious choice to marry. Much like Lee, Hollywood want to get there out one day. The Backlock Tour, Jurassic World, things that definitely appeal. But I think Japan just kind of beats it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we will hard rock Japan and we'll kill off Hollywood.
Okie dokie. Chris.
I think I'm going to throw a little wrench in this one.
What?
So I'm going to kill Orlando. No, I'm kidding.
Whoa, I was nearly looking for another host there for a second.
No, I'll go on that same route. I'm going to marry Orlando. But I think I would hard rock California.
Okay.
Because from what I've seen, I've never been there, and I've never been to the one in Japan, obviously. The Super Silly Funland and the Simpsons area is kind of cool to me.
Yes, that's very
I'd like
true.
to go see those. I'm not quite sure if Japan has those.
I don't know.
I was trying to look it up. I don't think so. But just for those two, differentiators there, yeah, it would be cool to see, the Hogwarts in Japan. But I got Hogwarts back home. I would like to see some Super Silly Funland and some Simpsons, like really decked out. So I will hard rock California and I will kill Japan. Even though I'd love to see Japan, but you got to die this time.
The interesting thing that no one's mentioned the tram tour or Waterworld at this point.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah,
Even more
I know.
so.
I'm kind of questioning my decision now.
Oh, well, there's still time to
but
change your mind.
Nintendo's coming to Japan soon, isn't it?
I was about to say, yeah, Nintendo gets first access in Japan.
Oh, that's a good point.
Mm.
So we all just kill Orlando.
No.
Well,
And just three-way California and Japan.
it's had a good
you
run.
could do. Oh, wow.
Do we need a separate word for that?
So, me, you marry your long-time love, don't you? So, that's Florida.
It has to be.
Yes.
We might as well give up this podcast now if the three of us didn't pick Orlando
Yeah.
to marry.
I'm sorry, but my side piece, I am going to hard rock the hell out of Japan.
Yeah, I knew you would.
Because I get very excited and I'm hoping to get there sometime soon. And I am going to kill Hollywood because I'm sorry, but Japan's the one that makes me want to hard rock more. So yeah, there you go.
Wow. Buckle in, folks. It doesn't get much better than this.
Right, so we have another one. Bit of a strange girl sent this one in.
She is an oddball.
Yeah. Sister wife, Michelle Fletcher, has sent in Rip Ride Rocket, Hagrid's, and the Mummy. Sam, you can go first with this one.
She doesn't give you any respite, does she? It's like, just because you're the guest, I've had it, mate. There's no ease in. Crack on.
It's not a guest anymore. He's like part of the crew now. It's third time's a charm, so...
This is only the second time he's been on.
Oh, it's the third one we're on, isn't it?
Yeah, but he didn't
Part
do the
three.
first one.
Well, he should have been here, so it counts.
It has felt that long, Tracy.
I
I'll
know.
go with the third as well. I like Rip Ride Rocket, but I'm going to have to kill it. I think that's just the obvious choice out of the two. Now, the difficulty is Mummy is one of my favourite rides, but I'd imagine Hagrid's going to beat it. So I'm going to hard rock the Mummy, and I'm going to marry Hagrid.
This is actually quite a tough one.
This is a little tough, yeah.
Because I'm actually trying to work out what's more fun, marrying or hard rocking.
To be fair, the Mummy will kill you with those jolts along the way.
Yeah, Darren will testify to that.
Yeah. Chris.
Yes. I'm going to marry Hagrid's because it's probably one of my favorite rides ever.
Mm-hmm.
The difficult choice is because I love Rip Ride Rocket, and you know that.
I didn't know that, actually.
Yeah, we've talked about like between Hulk or Rip Ride. That's been discussed before.
Chris, next
I love
time
Rip
I'm
Ride.
over, me and you need to ride together.
For sure. Let's do it right now.
I wish I could right now.
Yeah. I love Rip Ride, but I also love the Mummy. So which one do I kill? I guess I'd have to kill Rip Ride only based on the fact that the Mummy has that dark ride, more thematic element to it. So I'm going to have to kill Rip Ride and then hard rock the Mummy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to marry Hagrid because it's awesome. I am going to hard rock the Mummy and kill Rip Ride because out of the two, the Mummy is the quotable ride.
Yeah.
So you don't hear many people. Well, isn't the one thing?
Asta!
Yeah. And anybody that quotes that needs a slap.
Hunter used to do it all
I mean,
the
it is the
time.
best queue in the park. We all know that. But
Absolutely. Concrete jungle. Lee.
I am going to try and take my personal feelings out of this
Oh
and
my
be a little
goodness.
bit more pragmatic. So, Michelle, this was a good triple, I think, actually. I am going to marry, and I'm not just saying this because I know Michelle hates it, Rip Ride Rocket. Because we're talking about a ride that you can ride multiple times, is the whole thing about marrying. And it has way more re-rideability than any other attraction because you can literally work through the entire catalogue of songs plus all the secret songs on it. So I'm going to marry Rip Ride Rocket. I am going to hard rock Hagrid's, and I am going to kill the Mummy.
interesting.
Wow.
We are looking for a new house now.
I love Rip Ride Rocket.
That much, apparently.
I agree that it does not fit in that park. It's a freaking eyesore from everywhere, but it's a hell of a lot of fun, and at night, it's awesome.
Uh-huh. True.
But then so's Hagrid at night as well.
Yep.
But there you go.
Would you want to ride it over and over again, though?
Yeah, I like it. And it
Well,
doesn't
I
make
like
me
it,
ill
but,
either. Like a lot of these other
I
ones.
find weird.
What, that it doesn't make me
Yeah.
ill? Yeah, no, it doesn't. Hagrid's has the potential to make me more ill than that. And so does the Mummy, actually. That backward section gets me.
Oh, I love that.
On both
What's
of
your
them,
song of choice, Emily?
Sabotage is usually my go-to.
Yeah.
Or Intergalactic.
Yeah.
I don't know why I seem to gravitate towards Beastie
No,
Boys
I do the
songs.
same. And there's another one I can't think what it is that I always...
Bring Me to Life by Evanescence is one. Or Pump It
My
by
song's
Yeah,
a
that's
little
what
bit
I normally go for.
embarrassing.
Black. Oh, go on then.
Little Daft
It
Punk.
didn't used to be my song. It was what featured on Ant and Dec's Saturday Night Takeaway.
Yeah.
Right.
And ever since watching that, that is my go-to song. Of
Okay.
I Will Survive.
Fair enough. Interesting.
And why not?
Gloria Gaynor.
Not wrong bit of Gloria Gaynor.
There is a lot wrong with a bit of Gloria Gaynor.
In your humble opinion.
Anyway, Chris, do you have a go-to song? We might as well get there.
I usually just try to pick a rando secret song.
I've never managed to do it.
I love. Is it Stronger's on there, right? Yeah, Stronger. I'll do.
Yes.
And for some reason, when I just feel odd, I will play Rainbow Connection.
I'm determined to get one of the secret songs. I got the thing up last time, but I didn't have a number, so I just put a random number in, and it obviously wasn't a number, and just played something that was on the proper list. It was a country song. I was just like, oh, this is terrible.
I'm starting a petition for a new segment for it.
K-pop.
K-pop. Lends itself very well. Okay, let's move on to Robert Morrison. He's given us three choices, but two lots. We have Hulk, Rip Ride Rocket, and Hagrid's. So, Chris, you get to go first this time.
So I'm still gonna marry Hagrid's,
Uh-huh.
but I'm going to kill off Hulk this time, and I'm going to hard rock Rip Ride Rocket, and I may have not done that if it was the old Hulk ride.
Okay, but it's still the
I
same
would've
ride.
Same ride, but I love the tunnel
Yes,
coming out on
agreed.
the original one when he's
Yeah.
yelling. I think it hypes it up so good.
Yeah.
I love the story kind of, flowing through there originally. I'm not a big fan of the new one. I do like the added speakers and music, but probably would have hard rocked it before. So
Okay.
that's my answer, and I'm sticking to it.
Well, then you're entitled to your opinion.
Yes. And I actually agree with it.
Okay.
So, apart from if it was the old one. So, yes, I am marrying Hagrid's. I am killing the Hulk. And I am hard rocking Rip Ride Rocket. Because the Hulk tries to kill me, so...
In fairness, you have not ridden it for 7 years.
I know. Longer.
Not ride it in 2013. You must have done.
Don't think so.
So you haven't ridden it since 2009.
No.
Wow.
No, because I got hurt. So that's what I'm doing. You're next.
I'll pretty much go the same as I went with Michelle's. I will marry Rip Ride Rocket. I will hard rock Hagrid's, and I will kill the Hulk because I haven't ridden it for a very long time. 7 years. Things like rides like that kill me now. I don't know if I ride it now whether it make me entirely ill, but there is a pretty good chance it will do. And I agree with Chris. I having not ridden it, so I don't know what it is like now. But when we heard they removed that original sort of tunnel launch thing, I was very disappointed because it was so cool. It's the perfect start to a coaster. I always said after the first couple of trips to Orlando that the first 30 seconds of the Hulk is the best 30 seconds on any coaster I've ever been on.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not so sure. But like I say, it's been 7 years since I've ridden it.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah. Sam.
You are all so wrong. No, I'm going to marry the Hulk. To be honest, I probably can't handle it now. It's been, a year or two since I've last been. But yeah, there's just something about it. I don't even know if I rode the original Hulk, to be fair. But the new one with the soundtrack, it's just, one of those things. I'm going to hard rock Hagrid's, which I may well marry once I've ridden it. But we'll see how good that one-time ride is first of all before we decide. And then, sorry, Lee, gonna kill Rip Ride Rocket.
Your first ride on Hagrid, whether you want to marry it or not, will be very dependent on when you ride it.
So the plan will be, queues permitting, it'll be the day we get there. So in September, it might be 6 p.m.
So it's potentially starting to get, it'll have been about the same time we rode it at the weekend of last year, so it'll just be starting to get dark. We've done it first thing in the morning, just as it's starting to get dark, and like 10 o'clock at night, and it's
all different rides.
And
all
so
awesome,
good,
though.
yeah, really good. It is a completely different ride depending on when you ride it as well.
Best to worst?
Night. Shut up.
Yeah, night. I'd say night, dusk, day.
Yeah. Chris, have you ridden it at night?
Yeah.
You're not that fussed.
I mean, I just enjoy the ride in general. But visually at nighttime it's cooler.
It seems faster.
You can't see anything.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it feels like you're going to the forest more, I guess. Yeah.
It's going to be one of them rides as well when you give it another couple of years when the trees in the forest have been in a bit more and sort of grown out a bit. It'll feel a lot better. But don't get me wrong, I love Hagrid's, but I just think if we're talking about a ride, have I done mine yet?
Yeah.
Have I?
Yeah.
Did I do it? I can't even remember.
It's all right. We all know you've got
to be able to ride over and over again. That's the whole point. Otherwise you get bored of it. And I probably could Hagrid's, but I just think Rip Ride Rocket has more re-rideability as far as a different experience every time.
Back to Sam, our guest.
I thought he was one of the team. That's what you said.
You'll take one for the team in a minute, and not in a good way.
Hard rock. Wow. Anyone who's still listening has just turned off.
No, all the women are cheering.
Christina, I know you'll still be listening.
Anyway,
Kelly probably will be as well.
Let's move on to the second of Robert's questions, which Robert's suggestions, which is strong water, toothsome, and big fire. And I get to go first this time.
I'm excited for Chris's response to this.
Yeah, I'm thinking about this one already.
Yeah. I was lucky because I could see ahead, so I've already thought about this one. I am going to marry Big Fire because I had a very nice time there, and it was nice and comfortable, and yes, I liked it. I am going to kill Toothsome, and I am going to hard rock Strongwater because, you know, it might as well be fun. And there's lots of strong water I want to try as well. So, yeah.
You were a little tipsy after coming back out of strong water, weren't you?
Yeah, it was a barkeep's fault. Lee.
Me?
Yes.
See, for me, one of these is not like the others.
Well, yes.
So it makes it slightly difficult. But I'm going to agree with you. I'll marry Big Fire all day long. Mm-hmm. I cannot wait to go back to Big Fire. I had such a good night with Stuart and Claire when we were there last year. I love that place. I mean, I'll be honest, the food I had at Strongwater was pretty decent.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I'm only going on alcohol.
I
had dog poos.
And it's difficult to judge it on just how it was because we obviously had a huge group of listeners there and it was friends and family and all the rest of it. It was awesome. Toothsome was, as we talked about last week, it wasn't the greatest experience. But I do hold hope for it improving. So I am going to... Sorry, Christopher. I am going to marry Big Fire. I'm going to hard rock Toothsome. And I'm going to kill Strongwater Tavern.
We can no longer be friends.
You assumed we were in the first place.
Oh, shots fired.
Shot through the heart, my friend.
And you're to blame. You give love a bad name.
I could do a bit of strong water now. Right. Chris.
So anybody that knows me knows that I think I'm Strong Waters. I'm one of their cheerleaders at this point.
Our meet was what it was because of you, basically.
Yeah. And we try to go there as much as we can.
Mm-hmm.
But it is one of the resorts, and if we're not staying on site, it can eat up a lot of time. But I'm going to marry Strongwater because I could definitely go there. Their drinks change, the menu changes, they do specials, they do a lot of stuff. So I could see myself going again and again and again and again. So I'm marrying them. But I am, and this is based off of one trip and the only time I've ever gone. And I just haven't been, I guess, enticed enough or motivated enough to go back. But I'm going to kill Big Fire. And I'm going to hard rock Toothsomes because I like it. And I can do it once more. Told you we're not going to be friends anymore, Lee.
It doesn't sound like it, does it?
And again, this is based off of the one time that we went there. It wasn't terrible, but I definitely enjoyed Toothsome more than I did Big Fire. And this was also like when they first opened.
That's true. Yeah, I'd forgotten you'd been to Big Fire.
Back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Sam.
I was going to kill Toothsome, however, I've since changed my mind.
Ooh.
So I'm going to kill Strongwater. I've never been in it, so it is only from perception, but isn't it just a bar?
It is.
And I'm just thinking, what's unique about that in the grand scheme of things? You know, Toothsome obviously looks unlike anything else. So for their brownies alone, I'm going to give it a hard rock. And then Big Fire, never been, but definitely one for the list next time. So we'll marry that.
Okie dokie.
Okay. I like that.
Mm.
Right. We are going to take a quick ad break while we digest our choices. I will be back.
Have you taken a stroll down Diagon Alley and visited Gringotts Bank? Taken a ride through New York with Jimmy Fallon? Visited the Truffalo trees in Seuss Landing or hung out with a real-life Transformer? No? Then what are you waiting for? At Universal Orlando Resort, there truly is an option for everyone. Or if you're leaning a little more towards pixie dust rather than wands and potions, Disney destinations around the globe await your arrival. No matter the adventure, our sponsors have you covered. Be sure to let the experts at Mouse and Muggle Travel Company take care of all your travel needs, earning the distinction of being an earmarked agency specializing in Disney destinations, as well as becoming one of the first to be named a You Preferred agency with Universal Parks and Resorts Vacations. Mouse and Muggle Travel Company will ensure you receive top-rated customer service. Just visit mouseandmuggle.com to fill out a no-obligation quote request, or send your request to info@mouseandmuggle.com. Their team can take care of you no matter where in the world you want to go. With a flick of their wand and a little bit of pixie dust, the process will be so seamless, some might even say it's simply magical.
Hello, welcome back. We're eager to get on, find out who we're going to hard rock, marry and kill next.
It doesn't have to be a who.
Well, it might be. We haven't got to, nobody's suggested it much Zeus Landing stuff. So, got a right weirdo. Right weirdo sent one in now. Someone called Sam Naj.
Ooh.
Anyone heard of him?
Yeah, but he spells his last name weird.
Yeah, I'm not going to complain or argue with that one.
Now, he's sent in theme music. This is an interesting one. We have the choice of Harry Potter, Jurassic Park, and Back to the Future. Lee.
This is easy. Easy.
Okay.
Harry Potter, marry, because it's awesome and it's so emotional. You know, I walk into Hogsmeade and as soon as I hear that music, that's me in floods. I'm not a big Back to the Future fan. Mind you, I'm not a huge Jurassic Park fan either, in fairness. But I think if we talk about Universal Orlando at this point, the Jurassic Park music makes more sense in the park because there's not really anything Back to the Future in there. So I am going to marry Harry Potter. I am going to hard rock Jurassic Park and kill Back to the Future.
Okay. Sam.
So, as Lee will know, I've probably changed my order about 6 times today alone. Yeah, and I'm a little bit disappointed that was so easy for you, Lee, because even now I'm still not 100%. And we were having Sunday dinner yesterday, and I said kind of my provisional orders to my wife, and she told me I was wrong. And for the first time ever, I'm going to agree that I was wrong, and I'm going to change my mind again. So originally I was going to kill Harry Potter.
Hey, many have tried.
Only Voldemort.
Harry
And
Potter.
I guess just kind of a bit of background, these are probably three of kind of my favourite films, three of my favourite, I guess, musical scores and things. So,
Yeah.
you know, there isn't a bad one there. And today, just when I was listening to Harry Potter, I thought, yeah, just like Lee says, the emotions, but probably on the inside as opposed to Lee's exterior emotions.
Yeah.
Just the books, the films, just everything that the lands means I can't kill it. So I'm going to have to hard rock Harry Potter. I'm going to therefore, unfortunately, have to kill Back to the Future. And it's quite interesting that these two are the ones that probably do make me feel, you know, a little bit more emotional than the one that I will marry.
Right.
And even just when I hear the Back to the Future theme tune, you know, kind of flashbacks, just stood outside the Globe, taking pictures and things. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to have to kill Back to the Future and marry Jurassic Park. Just, yeah, hands down, the best theme there is.
Darren's listening to this thing. I'm glad I left that podcast.
I had no idea you left. He's going to come
I
back
had
just so
every
he flounce.
intention of hard rocking Back to the Future, but yeah, I've changed my mind.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right. Chris.
So I want to say before I make any decisions here that I don't like this question because all these, you know, soundtracks are from like two of the greatest composers that have ever made
Yes.
music for movie. We got John Williams and Alvin Silvestri.
Yeah.
So I don't like this question, but I have to answer it. I'm going to marry Harry Potter.
Good luck.
And goes along the lines of like what you guys said already, right? It's very emotional music. It's very John Williams, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you hear most of his stuff, it's similar, but he distinguishes it enough to say that's not from that movie, right? But yeah, the connection you have to the movies and the rides and then seeing everything in the parks, I mean, I can hear that all day. This next one's difficult though, and I'm probably going to make the wrong decision. But I don't want to kill Back to the Future, but I have to kill Back to the Future just because I would hard rock Jurassic Park. I love that it just feels very welcoming to the park,
Yes.
especially like when you're on the ride or just hearing it all, in general. And yeah, I'm going to hard rock Jurassic Park. And unfortunately, going to have to kill off Back to the Future. But again, I don't like this question, and I would like to move on.
Okay.
Oh,
I shall hurriedly take over for you then. I am going to marry Harry Potter.
good lass.
I'm going to kill Back to the Future. And I'm going to hard rock Jurassic Park.
Okay.
For all the reasons that have all been said.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Good question.
Still don't know if I'm happy with my answer.
Yeah, I feel dirty right now. I don't feel good about anything I just said.
Yeah.
Look, Darren's not here. It's fine.
No, I love soundtracks, like movie soundtracks. So it hurts to say like I have to kill this off when we all know Back to the Future has an amazing soundtrack.
The Back to the Future overtune is something that I've only discovered in the last couple of weeks, but that is amazing. So on Spotify, YouTube, whatever it is, just give it a search.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Let's move on to Andy de Matalara's suggestions.
This is where things get interesting.
Oof. 2 versions. This is Halloween Horror Night icons. Female versions and male versions.
This is where things get weird.
So, females. The Storyteller. The Terror Queen, and Chance.
Ooh.
Sam gets to go first this time.
This is wrong in so many levels.
I don't even know who these are, to be honest.
Oh,
I
Sam.
think, is Terror Queen the one that Lee likes for 2 big reasons?
What would
I
they
have
be?
commented on those 2 reasons before, yes.
So let's marry her. Quickly trying to Google some of the others.
Is it
For
the
all-
Storyteller the old
You must
woman?
know Chances. Yeah, Storyteller's the old woman and Chances. Chance, you must know Chances. Jack's little sidekick.
Yes, I know chances. Yeah, absolutely. So let's kill off Storyteller then, because if she's as old as what you say, she hasn't got long left anyway.
Exactly.
She has experience, though. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, but if the heart's racing, then God knows what's going to happen. So we best not hard rock her.
Lee's face, he's got his hand over his
This
mouth.
really took a turn, didn't it?
Therefore, Chance, you're up.
Wow. Wow. We've managed to keep this one fairly on the level until
Have
this
we?
point. Yeah, I think so.
Well, nobody's listening by this stage, so we can
I mean,
just
that's
tell
very
all.
true. We're just doing it for us at this point.
Look, people know what they're getting into at this point. Okay. Chris?
I am going to agree and have to kill off the Storyteller.
So Chris has put the easy one out the way first off.
Yeah, super easy. And then I would hard rock Terror Queen and marry Chance, just because I thought, well, it's has some relation to Jack, has more character, I think, and is a psychotic person as well. So that brings a little fun to everything, I guess. So yeah, there you go.
Wow. I'm interested in Tracy's answers at this point.
Well, I've just looked up Terror Queen.
Mhm.
Okay. Right. Well, I am going to take a chance and marry Chance.
Take a chance, take a chance, take a chance.
Can't shut up, can he?
No.
I am going to hard rock the hell out of Terror Queen. And I'm going to kill off the Storyteller because, yeah, she's almost dead anyway. Better her than me. So, Lee looks pained. Go on. Get it off your chest.
Well, I mean, at her age, she's probably susceptible to COVID at this point, so the Storyteller's gone, isn't she? I'm going to make it topical. As far as the other two go, well, I think I am going to marry the Terror Queen,
Of course you are.
and I'll say why.
Two very good reasons, as Sam
Well,
said.
Chance is no small girl either, in fairness.
No, I know.
But Chris pointed out the reason I wouldn't want to marry her. She's a little psychotic.
Hello?
Don't you know that's what brings the fun in a relationship?
I don't need that all the time. So,
Tracy, you're not doing your job very well right now.
When he goes to work, so he doesn't see it all the
Alexa,
time.
I do not know what Chris is saying about you at this moment in time, but I disagree.
Oh,
with him.
she's a self-proclaimed.
I disagree with him. You're lovely. So yeah, I'm going to kill the Storyteller. I am going to marry the Terror Queen, and I am going to hard rock Chance.
Okay. Interesting.
I am not looking forward to the next one.
Hey! Bring it on. Male version. Jack the Clown. Caretaker. The Director.
I know where I'm going for one of them.
Wow. Chris.
But when you woke up this morning, you didn't think you would be doing this.
Jesus.
See, we've all gone literal again, haven't we?
That's right. Can we go back to non-literal?
If that's how you want to take it, Chris, yes.
Jack is the easy one. That's the one I'm marrying because I'm a huge fan of Jack.
Uh-huh.
Super easy on that one. From what I remember, I'd probably go with the director as a hard rock.
Uh-huh.
I enjoyed that IP that year. I like the promotional videos and stuff like that. You know, that was all kind of fun. And I'll kill the caretaker.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I happen to agree. Marry Jack, because best to have him on side. 'Cause I think if you hard rock Jack, he might get a bit obsessive and stalk you a bit. So let's just marry him and just keep that safe. Yeah. Hard rock the director and kill the caretaker. Seems like a plan. Lee.
Yeah.
I want to know he's hard rocking.
I am going to kill the caretaker
Yeah.
because he's an old fart as well, so
Yeah.
he's kind of on the same league as the Storyteller. I guess I'm marrying Jack because I think I'd rather have him as my other half than anybody else. And then, you know, a bit of kink with some dodgy videos with the director. Never done that before.
Okay, I like where you're going with this.
So,
What was that wink for, Lee?
I didn't wink. I don't know. Whoever's left listening to this, you get an insight. So, yes, I am killing the director. No, I'm not. I'm killing the story. No, I'm not, because she was a female.
Wow.
I'm killing the
Caretaker.
caretaker. I am marrying Jack, and I am hard-rocking the director.
Okay.
Now can we get back to ones that aren't
Sam.
really weird? Oh, no, God.
I'm going to kill Jack the Clown
Wow.
What?
because he might be the scariest I've ever seen.
Mother Hard Rocker.
Little hard rocker, yeah.
After that will give me nightmares tonight, never mind being married or seeing anything else of him. So let's kill him off. Let's hard rock the caretaker, because like you say, he's not got long left on this world. He's only probably got one left in him, so
Send him off
let's
to the
give him a
bag.
hard rock. Yeah. And then let's marry the director, because I think he's going to stalk me either way, so I might as well be married to him.
Fair dues.
Okay.
Lee's very uncomfortable. I think he's sweating.
It's just bizarre, isn't it,
I think
really?
Lee's literally taking it literally.
I quite enjoyed the rest of it up to this point, and then it just got a little weird very quickly.
Shall we move on to Kenneth?
Yes,
Kenneth
please.
Leemings.
Yes.
Kenneth has sent us 3. He's going to make us work. So we have, first up, marquee events. We have, oh no, Kenneth, I don't like you. You're sacked. Mardi Gras, Halloween Horror Nights, and the holidays. Oh crap, it's me. Right. Bugger. No, I refuse. Oh no. This is torture. It would have been easy if I'd already done one. But I don't want to kill... I've got to kill the holidays because I haven't experienced it, but I don't want to kill the holidays because I haven't experienced it, and it might be the best thing ever.
Just get on with it.
I am marrying Halloween Horror Nights, and I am hard rocking Mardi Gras.
Oh, yeah. I never said that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lee.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, obviously I'm marrying Halloween Horror Nights because it's amazing.
Aha.
And, like, why wouldn't you?
I don't like this one. This is my theme song one. I don't like this one.
And then, like, the holidays looks good. Actually, no, I'm going... I love Mardi Gras. It was awesome. But
I know, this is where I'm having a dilemma.
it was only 4 hours on the night, really. Whereas the and it's only, like, sort of New York and then, like, the parade route, and that's pretty much all it encompasses. Whereas the holidays, when it's normal, you've got Mannheim Steamroller, you've got the Who's over in Zeus Landing and the Grinch show, and you've got the parade and all the Christmas trees everywhere, and the Christmas tree in the studios, the tribute store, obviously, from this year, all the stuff in Diagon Alley, all the stuff in Hogsmeade. It encompasses more, so I am going to kill Mardi Gras, however much that kills me to do it. I'm going to marry Halloween Horror Nights, and I am going to hard rock the holidays.
Yeah, I'm changing my mind and I'm agreeing and going with that as well. Yeah. Sam.
Yeah, I agree with both of you.
Yeah.
Since COVID's killed my chance of seeing Mardi Gras in February, we might as well kill that one off.
Yeah.
Halloween Horror Nights, obviously, what's already been said, and the holidays. Yeah. Seen it before, would love to see it again. Like you said there, you know, it's not just one thing. It's not just a few hours. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Chris.
We have a clean sweep here.
Yeah.
I'm on board with all that for the same reasons that Lee said. I mean, didn't think about that until you pointed out that, yeah, the holidays is all day, both parks.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff going on. And as much as I love Mardi Gras and you know, the food and all that stuff, it is a much smaller event. So
Yeah.
I agree with you guys. I'm doing the same.
It's tough because, honestly, riding that parade float is probably
best memories ever.
one of the most fun things I've done in Orlando at this point. It was phenomenal, but it is only like a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's tough because I can't wait to see the holidays. Hopefully we'll get to see it next year. It looks awesome.
Hope so.
They're all really good.
Mm-hmm.
That was actually a really tough one.
It really was. I panicked, I'll be honest. Right, let's move on to choice 2.
Don't bother because we've already done We've pretty much done that.
All right,
We've already done that one already.
We shall skip choice 2 because we have done it. And we will
Sorry,
go
Kenneth.
straight on to choice 3. USF Classics.
Easy.
E.T. Adventure. Men in Black Alien Attack. Revenge of the Mummy.
Easy.
Sam.
Ooh.
Star.
So I've grown fond of this one in recent years, but I'm going to kill off E.T.
Yes.
I'm going to Hard Rock Men in Black,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to marry the Mummy.
Interesting. Chris.
E.T. is one of my favorite rides. And we'll argue about this all day. It's okay. I would marry Men in Black, and that's because of its rewritability over and over and over again, right? That one has a lot more rewrite than like E.T. and Mummy. But I would kill off Mummy
Wow.
and Hard Rock E.T., and that has more of a nostalgia factor than anything else. Obviously, the Mummy is the better ride, but I just have a thing for that E.T. ride and just the memories of the park. It's the last remaining original ride there.
Yeah.
And since I've been going there since I was literally couldn't even walk yet, it just always remember that ride. And it brings me like a connection to the park. So those are my reasons for that.
Yeah. Okay.
And I like that reason.
Yeah. Well,
I know what you're going to do.
I'm marrying Men in Black because multiple reasons. Marrying Men in Black. I am hard rocking Revenge of the Mummy because it's a bloody good ride. And I am killing E.T. all day, every day.
Poor little guy.
Poor little guy. Gives me nightmares.
I make her ride it nearly every time we go now.
I like the queue.
Just for that reason.
I like the queue. Look, how old was she?
Who, Jade?
Jade, when she
I
asked,
think 5 or something.
why do this is 5-6-year-old. Turns out I don't know where she actually got the comparison from. It does worry me, but she said, why does E.T. look like an old man's penis?
For those listening at this point, you might as well just turn off now. Because I think we've done. When you're
Right.
scraping the bottom of the barrel and
Well,
the
that's
word
quite
penis
funny.
is being talked about on the show, this is a Universal Orlando podcast, and Tracy has just used the word penis.
I've said your point is?
Now they've all gone.
No, they haven't.
Who's
There's
still here?
There's still one left. Hello,
I wish I
Katie.
wasn't. That's
No, I bet
wrong.
Christina will still be listening.
Yeah.
She'd
And
probably
Michelle?
be sat herself. Michelle doesn't listen.
Oh, no.
She's too busy.
Yeah. Go on, tell us what yours is.
Same as you.
Of course.
I've said a
His
million
nose
times,
shovels.
Men in Black is my favourite attraction anywhere because of its re-rideability. So I'd marry Men in Black because I can ride it all day, every day. E.T. I like. Again, like Chris said, for that nostalgia thing that, I am a Universal Orlando fan, and for all I don't have that nostalgia from like when the park first opened, those really early years. I still appreciate that it is an old school dark ride in a park that doesn't really have a lot of them, if any at all at this point, actually. But I'm just not that bothered about it. And Revenge of the Mummy is pretty awesome, but has the potential to make me ill. So I will marry Men in Black, I will hard rock Revenge of the Mummy, and I will slaughter E.T.
Wow. Okay.
You sure you feel that strongly about it?
Yes,
Okay.
See what you mean.
I did.
Wow. Well, after all that marrying, hard rocking, and slaughtering, yeah, I think we're done. Probably forever. Because I think, we've just killed off the show.
Thanks, everyone. The last 9.5 years have been a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone's still
Hope you
listening,
enjoyed
let us
this whole
know.
series
Yeah.
of the show ever.
I didn't expect when we put it out for people to send in their choices for this that we would get 3 shows worth of
No.
topic to debate.
No.
But thank you.
Just messaging somebody while we're talking. There is somebody who does actually like this show. So,
Who?
Katie.
That's it then.
Yeah. That's okay. This whole show's just for Katie. So, yes, that is going to do it for the Unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, and we will finish, as we always do, with another Universal Is. This one comes from Tom Brino. Woo!
I know that name.
I know.
Tommy.
I've met him, you know. It's quite cool.
Yeah.
And if you want to help us wrap up the podcast forever, all you have to do
In
is...
fairness, this is quite fitting at that point then.
All you have to do is send us what you think Universal is, in 3 words or less, to podcast@uuopodcast.com, and we'll end a show with them. But for now, Tom says Universal is Lee Malaby's Velocicoaster. I love you, Tom. See you next week.
Guess that wraps things up for another Unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. You guys did all right. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Pinterest, keyword UUO Podcast. Listen and subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, or anywhere podcasts are found. You can find our blog at uuopodcast.com. Send us your spews, which Lou gets your poo recordings, questions, or comments to podcast@uuopodcast.com. Check out our friends, the Theme Park Duo, and our awesome sponsors, Mouse and Muggle Travel Company. So, until next time, don't give up your day job. Say cheese. See you later.